Hello viewers, many thanks for joining us. Nigerian military has issued one of its strongest warnings yet about a growing security threat beyond the country's borders. The Chief of Army Staff says foreign jihadist groups have been detected around Nigeria's frontiers, raising fresh concerns that instability spreading across the Sahel could increasingly affect Africa's most populous nation. While Nigeria has spent years battling insurgency, banditry, and other armed groups, the military now believes external extremist networks are becoming a more prominent concern. The important question is, how serious is the threat posed by foreign jihadist groups? And what does the Army's latest warning reveal about the future of Nigeria's security? As extremist organizations continue expanding their activities across parts of West Africa, Nigeria finds itself confronting a challenge that extends beyond its own territory. The country's security is now closely linked to developments taking place across neighboring states, making regional stability more important than ever. The warning was delivered by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waide Shaibu, during the grand finale of the Nigerian Army Day Celebration 2026 held in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The event marked the Army's 163rd anniversary and was attended by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, alongside senior military officers, government officials, diplomats, and security experts. The theme of this year's celebration was protecting the nation and serving the people. A way forward for the Nigerian Army, reflecting the military's focus on adapting to increasingly complex security threats. During his address, General Shaibu disclosed that the Nigerian Army had already noticed what he described as the footprints of foreign jihadists across Nigeria's borders. Although he did not identify the specific groups involved or disclose intelligence details, he reassured Nigerians that the military remained fully alert and prepared to confront any attempt by foreign extremists to infiltrate the country. Drawing parallels with previous generations of Nigerian soldiers who served during the world wars, the Nigerian Civil War, and regional peacekeeping operations, he expressed confidence that today's army would also overcome the challenges of its time. The Army Chief's comments did not emerge in isolation. They come at a time when the wider Sahel region has witnessed significant deterioration in security. Countries including Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have experienced increasing attacks by extremist organizations linked to global jihadist movements. Armed groups have expanded their operational reach by exploiting weak border controls, political instability, difficult terrain, and limited state presence in remote areas. Security analysts have repeatedly warned that instability in one country can rapidly spill across neighboring borders if regional cooperation remains insufficient. One recent example cited during the Army Day celebrations was the reported attack on an airport in Niger Republic by Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wal Muslimin, commonly known as JNIM. The group, which operates across several West African countries, has been responsible for numerous attacks targeting military installations, government facilities, and civilian communities. Such incidents demonstrate that extremist organizations continue seeking opportunities to expand their influence throughout the region. Nigeria itself has faced persistent threats from the Islamic State West Africa province, popularly known as ISWAP. The group has repeatedly attempted to attack military bases, particularly in the country's northeastern region. Nigerian security forces have announced several successful operations preventing militants from overrunning military positions, while continuing efforts to dismantle terrorist camps and disrupt supply networks. These ongoing confrontations highlight the evolving nature of Nigeria's security environment, where domestic insurgency increasingly overlaps with broader regional dynamics. General Shaibu also emphasized the scale of the Nigerian Army's current responsibilities. According to him, more than 80% of the Army's personnel are presently deployed across various internal security operations. These include counter-insurgency operations in the northeast, anti-banditry missions in the northwest, anti-kidnapping operations in several states, protection of critical national infrastructure, and support for civil authorities in maintaining internal security. Such widespread deployment reflects both the complexity and intensity of Nigeria's current security challenges. Representing President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima outlined the federal government's strategy for strengthening Nigeria's defense capabilities. According to the president's address, the administration intends to modernize the Nigerian Army through greater investment in emerging technologies, improve intelligence capabilities, enhance operational planning, and increase combat readiness. The government believes that confronting modern security threats require more sophisticated equipment, better training, and stronger coordination among security agencies. One major pillar of this strategy is the revitalization of the Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria, widely known as DICON. President Tinubu stated that expanding domestic defense manufacturing remains central to Nigeria's long-term security objectives. By producing more military equipment locally, Nigeria hopes to reduce dependence on imported weapons while encouraging technological innovation, creating skilled employment, and strengthening national self-reliance. Officials believe a stronger domestic defense industry could improve the speed with which the military responds to evolving threats. The president also highlighted the importance of international military partnerships. Referring to the African Land Forces Forum, held alongside the Army Day celebrations, he emphasized that cooperation among African militaries could improve intelligence sharing, strengthen border security, enhance counter-terrorism operations, improve cybersecurity resilience, and promote the responsible use of emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence, in national defense. These forms of cooperation have become increasingly important because extremist organizations often operate across multiple national boundaries. Security experts generally agree that defeating transactional extremist groups requires more than military force alone. While effective military operations remain essential, long-term success also depends on stronger governance, economic development, border management, intelligence gathering, regional diplomacy, and addressing the conditions that allow extremist organizations to recruit new members. Communities facing poverty, unemployment, weak public services, and limited economic opportunities are often more vulnerable to criminal networks and extremist influence. Sustainable security therefore requires both military and non-military solutions working together. At the same time, analysts caution that public statements regarding foreign jihadist activities should not automatically be interpreted as evidence that Nigeria faces an imminent large-scale invasion. Military leaders routinely monitor developments beyond national borders and assess potential risks before they materialize. General Shaibu's comments may therefore reflect precautionary intelligence assessments designed to prepare both the armed forces and the public for emerging regional security challenges, rather than indicating that foreign groups have already established significant operational presence inside Nigeria. The Army Chief's remarks also underscore the growing importance of regional cooperation. Nigeria shares long-lined borders with several neighboring countries, making border security an enormous operational challenge. Criminal groups, armed traffickers, kidnappers, and extremist organizations frequently exploit remote border areas where government presence is limited. Closer collaboration among West African countries, intelligence agencies, immigration authorities, and security forces is therefore increasingly viewed as essential for preventing cross-border threats from escalating. President Tinubu concluded his address by paying tribute to Nigerian soldiers who have made the ultimate sacrifice in defending the country. He praised their commitment to protecting ordinary citizens and reaffirmed the government's responsibility to support the families of the fallen service members. His message reinforced the broader theme of the event, that national security depends not only on military strength but also on the dedication, professionalism, and sacrifice of those entrusted with defending the nation. Nigeria's security environment continues to evolve alongside wider developments across West Africa. The Army's warning about foreign jihadist activity serves as a reminder that today's security challenges rarely stop at national borders. As extremist organizations adapt their strategies, Nigeria is responding by strengthening its military capabilities, expanding regional partnerships, investing in defense technology, and reinforcing border security. Whether this combined efforts succeed will play an important role in determining not only Nigeria's future security, but also the stability of the wider West African region. If you find this report insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am Kasitoni, and many thanks for watching.